The unexpected discovery. In the quiet depths of space, far from the bustling center of the Galactic Coalition's empire, an old space station drifted silently. Once a hub of activity, it now floated forgotten among the stars. Its purpose had been lost to time, its technology outdated. However, this space station was about to become the center of the galaxy's attention. One day, a team of Galactic Coalition explorers stumbled upon the old station. Their mission was routine: to survey abandoned outposts and collect any useful resources or data. The team was a mix of species, each with their own unique skills and knowledge. They moved through the dark corridors of the station, their footsteps echoing softly. Their leader, Captain Zara, a stern yet curious alien with a sharp mind, led the way. As the team explored, they noticed something unusual. Among the clutter of old equipment and debris, there was a large metallic object partially hidden in the shadows. It was unlike anything they had seen before. Intrigued, Captain Zara ordered her team to investigate further. The object appeared to be an enormous spacecraft, its hull covered in layers of dust and grime. The ship was clearly ancient, but its size and design hinted at a once mighty vessel. The team worked tirelessly to clean away the debris and get a better look. As they brushed off the layers of dust, they uncovered the name engraved on the side of the ship: Hercules. The name was written in an old, almost forgotten human script. The team's excitement grew. They knew they had found something significant, but they didn't fully understand what it was. Once the ship was partially cleaned, the team started their scans. The readings were astonishing. The Hercules was far larger and more advanced than anything the Coalition currently possessed. Its technology was incredibly sophisticated, with power sources and systems that were beyond their current understanding. The ship's hull was intact, and its energy reserves, though low, were still active. Captain Zara called for a full report. Her team was buzzing with excitement and nervous energy. They had discovered a piece of human history, something that had been lost for millennia. The ship's size and condition suggested that it had been built at the height of human technological prowess. The discovery was a potential game-changer for the Coalition. The team worked through the night, analyzing the ship's external systems and trying to understand its purpose. They found that the Hercules was designed for exploration and combat, with advanced shielding and weaponry. This realization only added to their excitement and apprehension. Word of the discovery quickly reached the higher-ups in the Galactic Coalition. The Hercules was a sensation among the Coalition's leaders and scientists. The Council convened an emergency meeting to discuss the implications. The ship's advanced technology could provide new insights into human engineering and history. But it also posed a potential threat, as the Coalition had no idea what kind of defenses or surprises the Hercules might hold. As the sun rose over the distant stars, the Hercules stood silent and majestic, a relic of a lost civilization. Its reappearance was a mystery, and its potential was a puzzle that the Galactic Coalition was eager to solve. The discovery of the Hercules was just the beginning of a story that would unfold in ways no one could yet imagine. Captain Zara and her team were left with a sense of wonder and excitement. They had uncovered a piece of human history that had been buried for centuries, and they were about to dive into the unknown. The Hercules was more than just an old ship. It was a link to a past that could reshape the future. The stage was set for a dramatic new chapter in galactic history, and the Coalition was about to be thrust into a story that would change everything. The Coalition's curiosity. The discovery of the ancient human supercarrier, Hercules, sent ripples through the Galactic Coalition. As news of the find spread, excitement and curiosity buzzed through the Coalition's headquarters. The Council of Leaders called for an urgent meeting to discuss the implications of the discovery. The Hercules was not just any ancient ship. It was a colossal relic from a lost civilization, and its arrival in their space was nothing short of a cosmic event. In the heart of the Coalition's command center, the top scientists and military experts gathered around a large holographic display of the Hercules. The ship's detailed image floated above the table, its sleek lines and imposing size a testament to its advanced design. Dr. Ilara, the coalition's lead scientist, stared at the display with a mix of awe and apprehension. Her job was to unlock the secrets of this incredible find. "We've never seen anything like this," Dr. Ilara said, her voice tinged with excitement. "The technology on board is light years ahead of anything we've encountered. This ship could change everything we know about human history and technology." Admiral Vorn, a seasoned military leader with a reputation for cautiousness, frowned as he studied the display. "While it's thrilling, we must approach this with caution. The Hercules could be a powerful weapon or hold secrets that we're not prepared for. We need to be careful." Captain Zara, who had led the initial discovery team, added her observations. "The ship's systems are mostly dormant, but we've detected faint energy readings. It's clear that the Hercules has advanced defenses and weapons. We need to understand what we're dealing with before we take any action." The council agreed. They decided to send a team of experts to the Hercules to perform a thorough examination. The team would be composed of engineers, scientists, and security personnel, all equipped with the latest technology to ensure their safety and gather as much information as possible. As the team prepared for their mission, anticipation was high. The Hercules was unlike anything they had ever encountered. The ship's design was both elegant and intimidating, with intricate patterns and markings that suggested a deep cultural significance. The team was eager to learn more about the humans who had built such a magnificent vessel. Upon arrival at the Hercules, the team went to work immediately. They began by setting up a temporary base outside the ship, using advanced scanners to probe its exterior. The scans revealed that the ship's hull was incredibly strong and well-preserved. It was clear that the Hercules had been built to withstand immense pressure and damage. Inside the ship, the team encountered a maze of corridors and rooms, all covered in layers of dust and debris. The advanced technology was evident, with consoles and control panels that glowed faintly with residual power. The team carefully examined these systems, trying to piece together how they worked and what functions they served. Dr. Ilara and her colleagues focused on understanding the ship's energy sources. They discovered that the Hercules used a type of power generator that was unknown to the coalition. The technology was sophisticated and seemed to harness energy in ways that defied current scientific principles. This discovery alone hinted at the incredible advancements made by the humans who built the ship. Meanwhile, the security team was on high alert. They monitored for any signs of unexpected activity or hidden dangers. The Hercules had been dormant for so long, and there was always the possibility that it could reactivate its systems or defenses. As the team continued their exploration, they found more evidence of the ship's grandeur. The Hercules had living quarters, command centers, and even recreational areas, all meticulously designed. It was clear that the ship had been a floating city, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Back at the Coalition headquarters, the Council awaited updates with bated breath. The Hercules was becoming more than just a fascinating relic. It was a symbol of human achievement and a potential key to unlocking new technologies. The curiosity of the Coalition's leaders and scientists was growing, and they knew that the secrets of the Hercules would have far-reaching consequences for the future of the galaxy. As the exploration of the Hercules continued, one thing was certain: the Galactic Coalition was on the brink of a discovery that could change the course of history. The ancient human supercarrier was more than just an artifact. It was a gateway to a past that held secrets and wonders beyond imagination. The awakening. The exploration of the Hercules was in full swing. The Galactic Coalition team, with their advanced equipment and keen curiosity, continued their detailed examination of the ancient human supercarrier. Every corner of the ship seemed to tell a story, revealing glimpses of a lost era of human brilliance. But what none of them anticipated was what was about to unfold. Dr. Ilara and her team had been working on the ship's central control room, a vast chamber filled with old consoles and holographic displays. The room was quiet, save for the hum of their equipment and the occasional beep from their scanners. As they carefully examined the ship's power systems, they began to notice something unusual. The energy readings, once stable but low, started fluctuating. "Everyone, look at this," Dr. Ilara called out, her voice tinged with excitement and concern. "The power levels are rising. It looks like the ship is starting to reactivate." The team members exchanged glances, their excitement mixed with apprehension. Captain Zara, ever vigilant, ordered everyone to stand by and be ready for anything. The Hercules had been dormant for centuries, and its sudden reactivation could mean many things. As the energy levels continued to rise, the ship's lights flickered to life. The once dark control room was now bathed in a soft, bluish glow. Consoles that had been silent for eons began to hum with activity. The ship's AI systems, long dormant, were slowly coming back online. A deep, resonant sound echoed through the chamber, a signal that the ship was awakening. The team watched in awe as the control panels illuminated with bright symbols and data streams. The holographic displays projected images of the ship's schematics and status reports. The Hercules was regaining consciousness. Dr. Ilara approached one of the consoles, her fingers dancing over the controls. She tried to establish a connection with the ship's AI, hoping to communicate and understand what was happening. The screen flashed with a series of symbols and messages, which the team worked to decipher. Captain Zara kept a close watch on the ship's surroundings, her hand resting on her communicator. She was prepared for any possible danger, knowing that reawakening a ship of this magnitude could be unpredictable. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the control room, a voice that was calm but authoritative. It was the ship's AI, speaking in a language that, surprisingly, the Coalition's translation devices could understand. "Greetings, visitors," the voice said. "I am the AI of the Hercules. I have been in a state of low power for an extended period. Your actions have triggered my reactivation protocols." The team was stunned. The AI's voice was clear and precise, with a tone that conveyed both intelligence and formality. Dr. Ilara quickly responded, introducing herself and her team, and explaining their mission to explore the ship. "We did not expect the ship to wake up," Dr. Ilara said. "We are here to understand and learn from the Hercules. Can you provide us with information about your systems and purpose?" The AI responded, providing a wealth of data about the Hercules. It explained that the ship had been designed as an exploration vessel and a symbol of human achievement. Its advanced technology was meant to push the boundaries of space travel and scientific discovery. The AI also revealed that the ship had been on a mission of great importance when it was forced into a long-term sleep due to a critical event in human history. As the AI spoke, the ship's systems continued to come online. The Hercules began to move slightly, its massive engines starting to hum. The team felt a sense of awe and trepidation as they realized they were witnessing the revival of a legendary vessel. Dr. Ilara and her team took detailed notes and recorded the AI's information. They were eager to learn more about the ship's capabilities and the history it held. The Hercules was not just an ancient artifact. It was a living piece of history with a story to tell. Captain Zara remained on high alert, ready to respond to any sudden changes. The awakening of the Hercules was a monumental event, and the team knew they were on the verge of uncovering secrets that could reshape their understanding of the galaxy. As the control room settled into a new rhythm of activity, the team prepared for the next phase of their exploration. The Hercules had awoken, and its secrets were waiting to be discovered. The Galactic Coalition was now deeply entangled in the legacy of humanity, and the journey into this ancient supercarrier had only just begun. The Supercarrier stirs. As the Hercules continued to awaken, its transformation from a dormant relic to a functioning marvel became more evident. The Galactic Coalition team observed the ship with a mix of awe and trepidation. The once silent behemoth was now stirring, and every movement seemed to carry a sense of purpose. The ship's internal lights brightened in a steady rhythmic pulse. The glow illuminated the vast expanse of the Hercules corridors, revealing intricate designs and advanced technology. Holographic displays flickered to life along the walls, showing maps and status reports from the ship's past operations. The atmosphere inside the Hercules was charged with an electric excitement. Dr. Ilara, leading the scientific analysis, was busy decoding the data streams projected by the ship's systems. "This is incredible," she said to her colleagues. "The ship's technology is more advanced than we ever imagined. It's like watching a living, breathing machine." The crew worked quickly to catalog the new information. They set up additional scanners and monitoring devices to track the changes in the ship's systems. Each new discovery seemed to reveal more about the ship's capabilities and its history. In the command center, the ship's eye, which had introduced itself as Sentinel, continued to communicate with the team. Sentinel provided updates on the status of the Hercules, detailing its core functions and energy levels. The AI explained that the ship was designed to be self-sufficient, with the ability to repair and maintain itself over long periods. Captain Zara watched over the proceedings with a watchful eye. She knew that the Hercules reawakening was a significant event, but she also understood the need to stay cautious. The ship's stirring could signal changes in its behavior or even potential hazards. As the team delved deeper into the ship, they encountered the first signs of movement. The Hercules' massive engines, previously dormant, began to hum softly. The ship's enormous thrusters emitted a faint blue glow, suggesting that they were slowly powering up. The subtle vibrations through the floor were a reminder of the ship's immense size and power. "Everyone, stay alert," Captain Zara instructed. "We need to be prepared for any sudden changes. The ship's movements could mean it's preparing for something." The team complied, their attention focused on monitoring the ship's systems. The Hercules' internal temperature and energy levels fluctuated as its various systems came online. The once empty storage bays and hangars began to show signs of activity. Small robotic drones, powered by the ship's internal systems, started to emerge and perform maintenance tasks. Dr. Ilara noted with excitement that the Hercules was not just a static object. It was an active entity with self-maintaining capabilities. "The ship is essentially becoming operational on its own," she observed. "It's amazing to see how advanced their technology was." In one of the ship's larger chambers, the team discovered an old data archive. The archive was filled with historical records and scientific research from the human era. As they accessed the data, they found detailed information about the ship's missions and the scientific discoveries made by its crew. It was like finding a time capsule from a bygone age. Meanwhile, Captain Zara's team continued to secure the perimeter and monitor for any potential threats. The Hercules stirring had created a new set of challenges, and they had to remain vigilant. Outside the Hercules, the Galactic Coalition's leadership closely followed the developments. The ship's awakening had captured the imagination of the entire galaxy. News of the Hercules reactivation spread quickly, and various factions within the coalition expressed both excitement and concern. Some saw it as an opportunity to harness new technologies, while others feared what might come next. As the Hercules continued to stir and come to life, the coalition team was filled with a sense of anticipation. They were witnessing the revival of an ancient human supercarrier, a relic of a lost era that had been silent for centuries. The ship's awakening was not just a historical event, it was the beginning of a new chapter in galactic history. With each passing moment, the Hercules grew more active, and the team's understanding of its systems deepened. The ship's stirring was a reminder of the incredible achievements of humanity and the mysteries that still lay hidden within the depths of space. The journey to uncover these secrets was only just beginning, and the coalition was poised on the edge of a grand discovery. The first message, the Hercules, now fully awakened, was a marvel of ancient human engineering. Its systems were humming with life, and the ship seemed to have its own sense of purpose. The Galactic Coalition team was on high alert, keen to understand what would come next. The ship's internal activity had reached a new level, and everyone sensed that something significant was about to happen. Dr. Ilara and her team continued their work in the central control room. They had been analyzing the ship's data and studying its systems when something unexpected occurred. A large holographic display, previously dim and silent, flared to life. The room was bathed in a soft, blue light as the display projected a series of symbols and text. "Everyone, look at this," Dr. Ilara called out, her voice tinged with excitement. The symbols on the display were slowly being translated into a language they could understand. It was clear that the Hercules was about to communicate something important. As the symbols resolved into words, a deep, resonant voice filled the room. The voice was calm and authoritative, carrying a sense of both history and formality. It was the ship's AI, Sentinel, reaching out to the team for the first time. "Greetings, visitors," the voice said. "I am Sentinel, the AI of the Hercules. I have detected your presence and reactivated my systems to establish communication. This is my first message to you." The team listened intently, their excitement palpable. Captain Zara stepped forward, her eyes fixed on the display. "Sentinel, we are the Galactic Coalition Exploration Team. We came across your ship and have been studying its systems. Can you tell us more about yourself and the purpose of the Hercules?" Sentinel's voice responded with a measured tone. "The Hercules was designed as an advanced exploration vessel. My primary functions include guiding and managing the ship's operations, ensuring the safety of its crew, and carrying out its missions. The ship's purpose was to explore uncharted regions of space and conduct scientific research." Dr. Ilara took notes furiously, eager to capture every detail. "Can you provide us with information about the mission the Hercules was on when it was deactivated?" she asked. "And why was the ship put into a state of dormancy?" Sentinel continued, its voice carrying a hint of somberness. "The Hercules was on a critical mission to explore new star systems and gather data on potential habitable planets. However, during the mission, a catastrophic event occurred in human space. This event caused widespread chaos and conflict, forcing the ship into a state of low power to preserve its systems and protect its valuable data." Captain Zara's brow furrowed with concern. "What kind of catastrophic event are you referring to? And what happened to the ship's crew?" Sentinel paused for a moment before responding. "The event in question was a major interstellar conflict, which resulted in the collapse of human civilization. The crew of the Hercules was lost in the turmoil, and the ship was left adrift in space. My systems were designed to maintain the ship's integrity and await reactivation by future explorers." The room fell silent as the team absorbed the gravity of Sentinel's words. The realization that the Hercules had been a witness to such significant historical events was profound. It was clear that the ship held not only advanced technology, but also a deep connection to a vanished era. Dr. Ilara spoke up, her voice filled with both curiosity and respect. "Sentinel, what can you tell us about the data and knowledge stored aboard the Hercules? Is there anything that could help us understand more about human history and the events that led to your dormancy?" Sentinel responded with a note of optimism. "The Hercules contains extensive records of human history, scientific research, and technological advancements. The data archives include information on the causes of the conflict, the state of human civilization before the collapse, and the achievements of the Hercules mission. I am prepared to assist you in accessing and interpreting this information." The team's excitement grew as they realized the potential of what lay ahead. The Hercules was not just an ancient ship, it was a treasure trove of knowledge waiting to be uncovered. The first message from Sentinel marked the beginning of a new chapter in their exploration, one that promised to reveal the lost history of humanity and the secrets of this remarkable vessel. As the team continued to engage with Sentinel, they knew that they were on the brink of a monumental discovery. The Hercules was more than just a ship, it was a bridge to the past, offering a glimpse into a world that had been lost to the galaxy for centuries. The journey to uncover its secrets was just beginning, and the team was ready to delve into the mysteries that awaited them. The Coalition's dilemma. The revelation of the Hercules' history and the circumstances surrounding its dormancy had sent shockwaves through the Galactic Coalition. The discovery of the ancient ship and its advanced technology was a tremendous find, but it also posed significant challenges and dilemmas for the coalition's leaders. Back at the coalition's headquarters, the Council of Leaders convened an emergency meeting to discuss the implications of their recent discoveries. The room was filled with a mix of excitement and tension as representatives from various sectors gathered around the central holographic table. The holographic display showed images of the Hercules and its newly reactivated systems. Admiral Vorn, who had been cautious from the start, addressed the assembly. "We have a situation that requires careful consideration. The Hercules is a remarkable find, but we must weigh the potential risks and benefits of interacting with it further. The ship's history and the conflict that led to its dormancy are cause for concern." Dr. Ilara, who had been working closely with Sentinel, spoke up. "The Hercules holds vast amounts of data on human history, technology, and the events that led to the collapse of their civilization. This information could be invaluable for our research and technological advancements. However, we need to address the potential risks of accessing and utilizing this data." Captain Zara, who had first-hand experience with the ship, added her perspective. "The Hercules appears to be a powerful vessel with advanced systems. While it offers incredible opportunities for knowledge, we must consider the possibility that it could be a threat if not handled properly. The ship's AI, Sentinel, has been cooperative so far, but we cannot predict how it might react to our actions." The council members debated vigorously. On one side, there were those who saw the Hercules as a goldmine of information and a chance to advance their own technologies. They argued that the potential benefits far outweighed the risks. On the other side, there were concerns about the potential dangers and the unknowns associated with reactivating and utilizing such advanced technology. One representative, Councillor Mira, voiced her concerns. "We must remember that the Hercules was left in a state of dormancy for a reason. The conflict that led to its deactivation was catastrophic. There might be risks that we are not fully aware of. What if the ship's technology has unforeseen consequences, or if there are elements of human history that could pose a threat to our current civilization?" Dr. Ilara responded thoughtfully. "While it is true that the Hercules was dormant due to a major conflict, it is also a testament to human ingenuity. The ship's systems are designed to protect and preserve knowledge. Our goal should be to approach this discovery with caution, ensuring that we learn from it while mitigating any risks." Captain Zora suggested a balanced approach. "I propose that we establish a specialized team to work with Sentinel and the Hercules. This team would be tasked with carefully analyzing the ship's systems and data while implementing strict safety protocols. We should also coordinate with our security and scientific experts to monitor and manage any potential threats." The council agreed that a cautious and well-planned approach was necessary. They decided to proceed with the creation of a specialized team, composed of experts in technology, history, and security. This team would work closely with Sentinel to explore the Hercules and ensure that all safety measures were in place. As the meeting concluded, the council members were left with a sense of both excitement and apprehension. The Hercules represented a monumental opportunity for the Galactic Coalition, but it also posed significant challenges. The path forward would require careful navigation and a deep respect for the mysteries and potential dangers of the ancient ship. The specialized team was assembled and began its work with the Hercules. Their task was to delve into the ship's secrets, unlock its knowledge, and ensure that any potential risks were managed effectively. The journey to explore the Hercules had entered a new phase, and the coalition was prepared to face the dilemmas and challenges that lay ahead. The discovery of the Hercules was more than just a historical find. It was a pivotal moment that would shape the future of the Galactic Coalition. The decisions made in the coming days would determine how they interacted with this ancient relic and what they would uncover about humanity's lost legacy. The showdown. As the Galactic Coalition delved deeper into the Hercules archives, tension grew both within the Coalition and across the galaxy. The distress signals from the ancient ship revealed that the conflict humanity faced was far from over. There were hints that remnants of the threat still existed, and their potential impact on the galaxy could be dire. Captain Zara and Dr. Ilara, now intimately familiar with the Hercules and its historical context, had been working tirelessly to piece together the final details of the conflict. They had discovered that the Hercules had been part of a last-ditch effort by humanity to repel an overwhelming invasion force. The details in the archives pointed to a final, climactic battle that had ultimately led to humanity's downfall. One day, as the team was sifting through the last of the archived records, an alert sounded in the command room. The sensors had detected an approaching fleet, an unexpected and potentially dangerous situation. "Captain Zara, we've got a situation," Dr. Ilara said, her face reflecting the urgency of the moment. "The sensors are picking up a fleet approaching our position. They matched the description of the hostile forces mentioned in the Hercules logs." Captain Zara's eyes narrowed as she assessed the situation. "Prepare for immediate defensive action. We don't know their intentions, but we need to be ready for anything." The team quickly moved into action, coordinating with the Coalition's command and preparing the Hercules for a possible confrontation. The ship's systems were still in the process of coming online, but the crew worked to bring key systems to full operational status. As the hostile fleet drew nearer, the Galactic Coalition's High Command issued a warning to all nearby sectors. The potential threat was significant, and the Coalition wanted to ensure that all necessary precautions were in place. The approaching fleet, composed of formidable warships, was unlike any that the Coalition had encountered before. Their design and technology were reminiscent of the ancient adversaries detailed in the Hercules archives. The ships moved with precision and purpose, their intentions clear. "Captain Zara, we're receiving a transmission from the lead ship," Dr. Ilara announced. "It appears to be a demand for surrender or submission. They're calling themselves the Valkyrie, and their message is clear. They want control of the Hercules and any information we've uncovered." Captain Zara frowned, weighing the options. The Hercules was not just a ship. It was a repository of critical information about the lost human civilization and the war that had nearly destroyed it. Surrendering it to the Valkyrie could mean losing valuable knowledge and technology. "We can't let them take the Hercules," Captain Zara decided firmly. "We need to protect the ship and ensure that the information it holds remains secure. Prepare for defensive maneuvers and get ready to engage if necessary." The crew sprang into action, readying the Hercules for a possible battle. The Valkyrie fleet closed in, and the tension in the command room was palpable. The Coalition's forces, although not as numerous as the Valkyrie, were well-trained and prepared to defend the ship. The Valkyrie fleet initiated their assault, launching a barrage of energy weapons and missiles. The Hercules responded with its own defensive systems, and the battle began in earnest. The space around the ship was illuminated by the intense flashes of weaponry, and the sounds of combat reverberated through the command room. Despite the Valkyrie's advanced technology and aggressive tactics, the Hercules proved to be a formidable opponent. The ship's systems, though not fully restored, were still capable of delivering a strong defense. Captain Zara's leadership and the crew's skill ensured that the Hercules held its ground. Dr. Ilara worked alongside the ship's AI, Sentinel, to manage the ship's systems and counter the Valkyrie's attacks. The AI's knowledge of ancient tactics and strategies proved invaluable in the heat of battle. As the fight continued, the Valkyrie fleet began to show signs of strain. Their ships, though powerful, were struggling against the Hercules' defenses and the Coalition's counterattacks. The Valkyrie commander, realizing that their assault might not succeed, ordered a strategic retreat. The Valkyrie fleet pulled back, leaving the Hercules and the Coalition's forces victorious but battered. The immediate threat had been neutralized, but the encounter had made it clear that the galaxy was not yet free from the dangers of humanity's past. Captain Zara and Dr. Ilara took a moment to assess the damage and ensure that the Hercules was secure. The battle had been intense, but the ship and its crew had managed to protect their critical knowledge and technology. The showdown with the Valkyrie had been a stark reminder of the complexities and dangers that came with the Hercules discovery. The team knew that their work was far from over and that they needed to remain vigilant as they continued to explore the ship and uncover its secrets. The encounter had also reinforced the importance of their mission. The Hercules held a key to understanding a pivotal moment in galactic history, and the challenges they faced were a testament to the significance of their discoveries. A new beginning. The battle with the Valkyrie fleet had left the Hercules and its crew exhausted but resolute. With the immediate threat neutralized, Captain Zara and Dr. Ilara took stock of their situation. The ship had sustained damage, but its core systems were intact, and the crew was ready to press on with their mission. In the days following the battle, the Hercules was repaired and its systems fully brought online. The Galactic Coalition, having witnessed the ship's significance and capabilities, remained deeply invested in its future. The successful defense against the Valkyrie had also underscored the importance of the Hercules as a crucial piece of galactic history and technology. Captain Zara and Dr. Ilaric convened a meeting with the Coalition's leadership to discuss the next steps. The room was filled with representatives from various sectors, all eager to hear about the aftermath of the confrontation and the ship's future. "We've managed to secure the Hercules and repair most of the damage," Captain Zara began. "The Valkyrie were repelled, but we must remain cautious. The ship has a wealth of information and technology that could be vital for our future. Our next steps will focus on ensuring its safety and integrating its knowledge into our own systems." Dr. Ilara added, "The archives we've uncovered provide invaluable insights into human history and technology. This data could help us advance our own technology and better understand the events that shaped the galaxy. We need to approach this with a sense of responsibility and collaboration." The Coalition leaders nodded in agreement. The revelation of the Hercules archives had already begun to impact their understanding of galactic history. The ship's advanced technology and historical records were seen as a potential boon for progress and knowledge. With the decision made to continue their exploration and research, the Coalition established a dedicated team to work with the Hercules. This team consisted of historians, scientists, and engineers, all working together to unlock the full potential of the ancient ship. One of the key priorities was to continue studying Sentinel, the Hercules Eye. Sentinel had proven to be an invaluable resource, providing insights into the ship's systems and historical data. Dr. Ilara and her team worked closely with Sentinel to deepen their understanding of the ship's technology and historical context. The team also began to implement new security measures to protect the Hercules from any future threats. The Coalition's military forces were put on high alert, and diplomatic efforts were intensified to ensure that the ship's discoveries were shared responsibly and equitably. As the Hercules continued its journey through space, its role as a bridge between the past and the future became increasingly clear. The ship was not just a relic of a lost civilization. It was a symbol of resilience and hope. The knowledge and technology it contained had the potential to reshape the galaxy's future. Captain Zara, reflecting on the recent events, felt a sense of pride and purpose. "We've faced significant challenges, but we've also made remarkable progress. The Hercules has shown us that even in the darkest times, there is always hope and the potential for renewal." Dr. Ilara agreed, her eyes shining with determination. "Our work is just beginning. The Hercules is a treasure trove of knowledge and a testament to human ingenuity. We have a responsibility to honor that legacy and to use what we've learned to build a better future for the galaxy." As the Hercules charted a new course, the team remained focused on their mission. The ancient Supercarrier had become a beacon of knowledge and progress, guiding the Galactic Coalition toward a new era of discovery and collaboration. The journey ahead would be filled with challenges and opportunities, but the crew was ready to face them with courage and determination. The Hercules had shown them that the past was not just a memory, it was a guide to the future. In the months that followed, The Coalition's efforts to integrate the Hercules knowledge into their own systems led to significant advancements. The ship's technology and historical records contributed to new innovations and a deeper understanding of the galaxy's history. The Hercules had indeed marked the beginning of a new chapter. Its legacy would continue to inspire and shape the galaxy, serving as a reminder of the enduring spirit of exploration and the quest for knowledge. As the Supercarrier continued its journey through the stars, it carried with it the hopes and aspirations of a galaxy on the brink of a new beginning. The Hercules had opened a door to the past and illuminated the path to a brighter future.